Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac. Enough of this random shit. I pick random, I get Blue Baby. I pick Cain, I get Blue Baby. This is an interesting start for us here. This is a start that would have killed us as Cain. Would have seriously messed with us as Blue Baby, but because we're Isaac, I can actually afford to walk into this curse room, get a bomb, which kind of sucks, and then walk back out. And if I make it, oh, if I had some speed upgrades, I could have avoided taking a little extra damage there. But I don't have speed upgrades because we're at the very start of this episode. Speaking of which, you know, I like to open every episode by saying a recap of what went on in the last episode. Last episode can basically go fuck itself, as far as I'm concerned. I had some fun. We got into some fun commentary topics. I say we, you know, myself and me. Mostly just a glowing portrait of functional mental illness. The gameplay was pretty bad, and I feel like I played okay, and I made reasonably okay decisions, but seriously got into some trouble with RNG, bad item generation. Not the best, you know, tactical dodging I've ever done in my entire life, but it was adequate, above average at least for me, my own personal standards. Unfortunately, found myself in more or less an unwinnable game with some items that did not necessarily carry me as far as I would have wanted to go. I'm not saying it's unwinnable for everybody, but even on my best Isaac days ever, I probably wouldn't have made too much happen on that run. Two of Clubs is a card we'll save until much later if possible. And this is an interesting choice. It's Technology 2 if I remember correctly. Some people like it, some people don't like it because it comes with a damage downgrade. But I think it's well worth it, especially on the off chance we end up becoming Guppy or we end up picking up the Mulligan. Then I would be thrilled to have Technology 2. And, you know, by and large, Technology 2 does lead to a damage increase just simply due to the rate of fire that which it has. It's only when you pick up like a mom's knife in conjunction with it or something that it messes it up a little bit. Anyway, I wanted to bring that up actually because I've become Guppy a lot recently, much to some people's surprise, much to some people's enjoyment, and some people's chagrin, and I understand like all of those perspectives. Ooh, we're definitely going to reroll that. That is perfect. I am going to use Two of Clubs right here. I guess I might as well have just waited on it anyway because if I'd gone down to 0 bombs, Two of Clubs would give us the same payout regardless, but I love becoming Guppy, don't get me wrong, but the thing I love most about becoming Guppy is the fly generation. So I would not be as incentivized to become Guppy if we would sincerely just have, like, Mulligan show up more than once every 100 runs. Unfortunately, that seems to be the going rate for Mulligan right now, which is kind of shitty, because I consider it one of the most fun and exciting items to have in the game, and you don't necessarily need to become Guppy to get the full enjoyment out of it. Sometimes, you know, becoming Guppy has its own advantages wrapped up in that, but I digress. So it's an Isaac run, and so far it's shaping up quite nicely. We're going to tear the shit out of the Widow here. That almost sounded like it could actually be the introductory line to, like a MILF-based pornography, which is also the name of my record label. We're under secretly Canadian right now, but we're hoping to break it. Like, we're indie right now, but we're like sub-indie. We're hoping to be super indie soon, aka indie. You'll see. We're going to have a booth in the Mega Booth this year. Okay, don't take so much damage against the spiders, you dummy. You have a very good chance to get a deal with the devil, which is extremely important, especially considering you've already gotten a health upgrade. Alright, so Cat of Nine Tails is garbage, but we'd probably like to do this. So I'm going to take Guppy's Paw. That's just insurance for later, that we can still become Guppy. It only costs us 1 red heart. Then we reroll both of these, and I get the pack for free. And Guppy's Tail. Okay, this is a weird one. I know I was talking about becoming Guppy. Now this is something that is definitely more plausible, and this is one of the most comfortable positions I think I've ever been in to eventually become Guppy. We have two hearts, we have the Pact, and we have Technology 2. So even if we don't end up getting another Guppy item, we got a pretty nice base here to build a, you know, a foundation on. Oh, that was bad dodging. But still, hopefully we end up being able to pick up a Guppy item for free in a curse room, but so far so good. Obviously, Guppy's Tail means that I have way more incentive to get keys. I have no keys right now, so what that means to me is that I come into the arcade, and yes, we gamble a little bit on the blood bank, for sure. And then I take my money, and I use it, I hate you. I take my money, and I use it to play these guys, and hopefully be able to at least go to the item room. There's a key in there. I would love to get that. I should probably stop gambling just in case on the off chance we do get enough money. Hey, there we go. 2 keys. We could still make... I didn't mean to do that. We'll see if we win, though. Oh, okay. We still could make it to the shop if we get lucky. I mean, we have 2 keys now. We should go to the item room. But we could still go to the shop as well if that was our secret room. But actually, our secret room's probably up here, which means if I actually had 2 bombs, I could have not wasted a key, but so be it. We have no rerolls remaining, so... We have no bombs either, so I guess we're just gonna walk in. What was this, 1900s? We traded a key for the privilege of never seeing Crack the Sky again. That's a pretty bad value proposition if you ask me, and I'm not gonna use my other key for the shop. We'll save it for the next floor. Rerolls were a little bit wasted here, but I'm very content with where we are leaving this floor. We'll take Cat of Nine Tails, just because, you know, fuck it. Apparently, once you see Cat of Nine Tails, it can't show up again anyway. This is just hearsay from a comment, so if it's not true, then I apologize. The whole scheme of things is a pretty minor, you know, mechanic to be confused about in the Binding of Isaac. Is whether or not, yeah, we'll open this up. That's pretty much exactly what I was hoping for. I opened it up because, basically, if there's more money on the floor, I wanted to at least have a chance to reroll the shop item as soon as possible. We'll probably be able to pick up 5 cents throughout the remainder of the floor, and if we can't, you know, there's a key in there, so we can at least go to our item room. There's some money there. We can't quite access it right now, but maybe soon. Anyway, I think that's a good play. Nun's Habit is huge on the Isaac run, as everybody already knows, of course. That key is destined for use on the item room. I would almost just welcome Pageant Boy at this point, even though it's a pretty low-tier item. I can't believe I put Pageant Boy on my top 10 worst items in Isaac list and did not put Dad's Key. Last run was an eye-opening experience. Dad's Key is a garbage machine, and we're all the, you know, the pigs that get sucked into it. Alright, getting a single cube of meat here. Oh, why are you taking the dumbest damage of all time? Me? Getting a single cube of meat here is okay. Again, it's not a game winner. I said exactly the same thing. Well, for me, it was like half an hour ago in the last episode. For you guys, it was yesterday if you watched the last episode. If so, you have my condolences. You know, I hear that George Clooney, if you go up to him and say, you know, you fucker, I watched Batman and Robin and I hated it, he will actually hand you $10 out of his pocket. Unfortunately, I can't afford to do that, or I would love to, but, you know, if you see me on the street and you say I watched Binding of Isaac episode, you know, 710, and I want my 20 minutes back, well, I'll say, sorry. I'll say, you have my word that I will say, I'm very sorry about that. Nice to meet you. Thank you for being so polite and normal, and, I'll see you later. So we're gonna go to our item room. We're still on the lookout for 3 cents. It's amazing how many, like, seams we have that could give us... Oh, that was so shitty. How many seams we have, that was even shittier, that could give us 3 cents, or at least contribute to us getting 3 cents. We could get some money, that's very, very reasonable. We could get some bombs, which would allow us to get some money, and also possibly go to the secret room where there could be money. We could get an arcade, although it's, you know, an odd-numbered floor, so I guess we actually can't get an arcade. We could just get pennies on the floor, I think I've mentioned that one already, but... Still, we could shoot poop and fire, and yet we still find ourselves 2 cents shy, which is, not only my 3 doors down cover band, but anyway. We can't even open that, so we can't even fight in there, so... Shit, man. I guess we're gonna take a pill, and this pill is hopefully good. Thank fucking Christ that did not teleport me to an I am error room. Like, you get a bomb, that bomb could give us another key, we could open a golden chest with that key, and as a result, find ourselves... getting some more money, but as of right now, it looks like we might be leaving this floor without the Nun's Habit, and that sucks real hard. At least we did pick up an Eternal Heart, otherwise this floor might be kind of a wash, but that depends on what we get on this reroll. Okay, so all is not lost. We just have to get exceptionally lucky. How do we get exceptionally lucky? Well, there's 2 different ways to handle this. We could use Anarchist Cookbook on this room and hope that we get both pennies here, or we can use Anarchist Cookbook on this room because it's got more chances for a secret room, but this has a couple of chances for a secret room as well. Alright, come on, Anarchist Cookbook. Oh, it got 1! It only got 1! It didn't get a secret room. I hate everything. Oh, shit. Well, I guess I'll buy a key, and, you know, again, all's not lost yet. I'm gonna buy a key, and I'm gonna use that key to fight in the mob trap room. Why the mob trap room, you ask? Because we open the golden chest, we'll get whatever's in there, but then additionally, afterwards, we'll get another chance to get consumables after the fights, so we could potentially get another penny in there, but we actually are gonna need 6 cents to make this work, so I almost just want to take this key down to the next floor and go to the item room, but I don't want to give up the ghost, because, you know, we could get a bomb on the chest, and that chest will allow us to go to the secret room. We go to the secret room, we get enough money to get the Nun's Habit. Or we just get a slot machine or something, but fuck it. Let's do it. We'll do it live. It's a tarot card. Tarot card is strength. We're gonna pop that right away, because I'm gonna need some strength to carry me through, unless we get a bomb or another key, or preferably both after we finish this. Pretty frustrating. I only needed like 5 more cents on this entire floor, and we would have made it work. Sadly, no such luck. I guess I should have avoided spending so much money. Like, that 1 penny that I put into the, like, I accidentally put into the 3-card Monty or the 3-skull Monty on the last floor. Turns out that actually made a pretty enormous difference. What do you got for me? What do you got? Oh, it's another golden chest. All right, you win this one, Troll Engine. I put in my best effort and came out, unfortunately, empty-handed. But we are leaving with some positive things. Mostly, you know, a single orbital, fine, and the Eternal Heart. Good. No keys, no bombs, not enough money to go to the shop anyway. But 2/3 of the way to becoming Guppy as well. So if you find a curse room, then that is glorious for us. We're not in a winning position. We're not in a losing position. We're very much, you know, we're like Schrodinger's Isaac run right now. You're not going to know if we're alive or dead until you actually have the chance to see it. That's what's going to define it. Currently, we're in some quantum, like, superpositioning. Okay. Let's just stand back here. If only the laser could fly over top of the freaking rocks, then I would not be as frightened as I am right now. We would have, like, our own version of Brimstone, but sadly we don't. I guess Brimstone is just, like, you're tall, so you shoot it over the rocks, whereas the laser is you're a little bit on the shorter side. Not that there's anything wrong with that. It's cool. Be cautious. We will go to our curse room because it's so important for us. It teleported us to a deal with the devil where we're going to reroll both of them. Oh, those are not Guppy items. Those are not Guppy items. But we could still get another deal with the devil and reroll it. So that's why I'm not too concerned about it yet. We can go back there, make sure we've got a reroll. We know there's a deal with the devil in the cards for us. I couldn't have even picked up the nail, I think. Not that I would want to, because the D6 is probably still more valuable, but anyway. So you should be dead, or close at least. Someone's got to die at some point over the course of this, correct? I don't know why their formula is so messed up. The only reason I know which one to aim for right off the bat is because my instinct tells me exactly the wrong one every single time. So, we've got money, now we gamble it because we need keys. Desperately. Whoa, thank you very much for that. You're too kind to me. Now we've got to, like, have the gambling efficiency. Yeah, well, pay out with the fly love right off the bat, too. Good, thank you for not doing that, actually. Like, sincerely, I know I can't stop doing this sarcastic tone. I would love to, because I'm genuinely trying to show my appreciation, but unfortunately I can't because it's been ingratiated into me through years of life. Now, we're seriously going to keep playing the 3-skull Monty here. I don't care if he pays out with fly love. Pay out with fly love, sure, whatever. We're going to pick it up. Why did I pick it up and not re-roll it? It's a good question, considering we don't really have any other re-roll pedestals that are openly available to us. I think fly love's okay. I like that it slows down bomb flies. It's not a big pickup. It's very much like a very minor improver of run quality. Yep, that was bound to happen, wasn't it? And at least give me some red hearts. Okay, more money. We can't even gamble that away, unfortunately. See, it slows down the bomb flies, gives me more surface area, more time to kind of really lay into them here. Oh my god, stop taking the world's dumbest damage. You know, Fox, world's dumbest police chases or world's most exciting police chases? Right now, we're on world's dumbest damage ever taken, and I'm the star of the show and the host of the show. Don't question it. I should probably go to the item room. I was thinking, I'm not going to go to the item room because we need to save our reroll for the devil room, and in fact, that's probably true, so maybe I'm going to handle this floor as if we didn't even have the D6, and then we'll decide whether we go shop or item room, and that depends on whether we get money, of course, and then we'll see if there's rerolls available, and our number one priority is having a reroll for the deal with the devil room, if we earn it, which is looking pretty unlikely because I'm already low on health, but I don't mind passing up a number of reroll opportunities if it gives us, for sure, one reroll opportunity on the deal with the devil room, which is very much the number one priority. Now, obviously, at this point, hindsight is 20/20. We can look at our layout right now and say, okay, he's still down. We can look at our layout and say I definitely should have used a reroll earlier because, as of right now, we still making our way in the world today and have not encountered the boss room, but we will soon, which means, unfortunately, I'll probably be unable to reroll this boss trap room. That was an unideal play. I actually can't even get into that room. I don't know why I thought I was Blue Baby. We might be able to get into that room after the boss fight if I take damage or if I pick up an item. I don't know, we'll see. It's a little bit up in the air. That bomb allows us to get a second key, which is pretty valuable. Alright, this is the moment of truth. To a very large degree. Please give me a red heart or something. Red patch. That's fairly close, I guess. Can't complain. Okay, so we're fighting against Gertie. This is an easy boss fight. Don't take any extra damage. Just hide out here. Don't use your bomb. Actually, I kind of want to take a little extra damage, but I can always just walk on spikes instead to get to that boss trap room if necessary. It's an easy boss fight. Used to think it was super hard, and well, I guess if you're not dealing very much damage and you don't have very much health, well, you're kind of fucked in Isaac to begin with, but that could make Gertie a little bit of a tougher boss than the average run, I guess. And, you know, we're very much, maybe just a little bit above average right now. In spite of all the problems we've had, and in spite of all the benefits we've gotten, I think they mostly just cancel each other out, more or less. Maybe a little bit above average at this point, if I had to guess. Mostly because of our potential to become Guppy, which would make us extraordinarily above average because I have technology too, and we would just generate flies like crazy. Not the most high damage flies in existence, but very good ones nonetheless. We do get another reroll here. Oh, those are not Guppy items. It's Brimstone and Spirit of the Night. I'm like looking at it, I'm like, what am I gonna do? I guess I pick up Brimstone. I guess. But then I'm not gonna I'm gonna go all in on this Guppy shit. I probably shouldn't have picked that up yet because I could have walked over some spikes. I guess I pick up the range upgrade too because we're basically done with this floor. There were things I could have done better there, no question about it, but we still have our item room to go to here. I'm not gonna go to the shop because I'd have to use my one bomb looking for the secret room, and there's multiple possible locations for that. Well, let's use our bomb here. Maybe this will incentivize going to the shop. It does. It does indeed. So we can buy an item and still be able to go to the item room. Or we can just fight Greed instead. Hopefully he drops a key. Otherwise, again, that's me kind of shitting on myself and the game kind of shitting on me simultaneously. So the worst thing for us would be next floor is an XL floor with no curse rooms. Because then we have no deal with the devil chance and, well, we earned a lot of money there. Then we would have no deal with the devil chance and no curse room. So we really just could not become Guppy at that point. And that would be really sad. That would be really sad for us. Let me think about this for a second, because there is still a blood bank up here. If I do my part, I could go to the boss trap room and maybe snag some health up there. It's an incredibly risky play. It's a very, very risky play, but we're in a kind of a risky, you know, risk-rewarding area of the game, if that makes sense. If I could just get something that actually benefited me, that would be beautiful. So there's still a blood bank up here. We're going to play it like 3 times, basically. At the very least, even if it doesn't pay out with what I wanted to pay out with, it can give us the impetus to get into that boss trap room and maybe snag an HP upgrade, maybe snag a Tears upgrade. No chance of there being a Guppy item in there, I guess. But, you know, we're trying. We're using all our available advantages right now. Why didn't I pick up Brimstone? Well, for one, we would have lost 1/3 of our HP. It's probably, you know, proportional to the amount of gain we would have gotten. So I think it's a pretty good deal. You know, if you're trying to... If it was a winner takes all, would I have taken Brimstone? Absolutely. But I'm also trying to have some fun, add some variety. And I think if we become Guppy, I would rather have technology because we generate a ton of flies, and that would be a lot of fun. There's Squeezy. Wish we could have gotten that last run, but, you know, I'm content to have these Spirit Hearts here. These are pretty nice. I don't know if we fire a little bit... Like, our laser does damage with a little bit more frequency as a result of having Squeezy. But I do believe that our tier fire is a little bit faster, so that's nice. It's something. And I think we can still pull this run out. We're only 1 item away from being in an extremely good position, and that item is either 9 lives or Guppy's tail. Or, sorry, Guppy's head, I guess, is the one we haven't seen yet. 9 lives or Guppy's head would really change this around, even if, obviously, 9 lives would leave us in kind of a weird position because, I would only have 1 heart, but I kind of still only have 1 heart. So I'm going back up here, and this is a long walk for somebody with nothing to gain. But when we get to the top here, we're going to play the blood bank once. We could maybe snag the HP plus speed upgrade. That would be enormous for us, but I'm going to take a sip of my water while we're on our way. So, if we do get the speed and HP upgrade here, that's actually a pretty major coup for us, but I don't know. The odds of it are extremely low. And this floor, we ended up, you know, the shop had greed. The item room is inaccessible. We got 1 penny. The item room is inaccessible. We picked up the red patch. We picked up Fly Love. We picked up Squeezy. And we picked up, I'm trying to remember what I picked up from the boss. It was just a range upgrade, which is not that good. So, all told, we didn't really gain very much on this floor, but, you know, we have 42 cents. Maybe that'll allow us to buy something great on the next floor. We did fight Greed, which means we're less likely to fight him in the future. Although, I have had many... You know, multiple Greed fights here, which is bullshit. Who knows? We'll see, right? As mentioned, you know, we're crossing bridges as we come to them. first things first, I guess we'll go down to the next floor. And hopefully, yeah, good. Not an XL floor. Still the potential for a curse room. Really, I'm hoping, like, we get good shop payout. Good item room payout is huge as well, you know? Hey, the item room has polyphemus in it. Hey, the item room has mom's knife in it. Those are things that I would love to hear myself saying. But it's more likely, actually I'm going to go with the goat hoof. I think the speed upgrade is more valuable right now. I'm more excited about the possibility of getting, you know, map compass, those basically. I was going to say blue candle, but I'd honestly rather probably stick with the D6 for now. I don't know. We'll talk about it if the situation presents itself. Curse room's a big one. I want to get some more red hearts so I can replenish the existing red hearts that I've lost. And more keys is obviously a big one. But all these champions are just dropping pennies. That doesn't really help me very much. The Emperor is a pretty good card. I could use it to save half a spirit heart on a curse room by teleporting directly to the boss room, or I could use it to probably, and this is probably the way I'm going to use it, is what I mean to say. I could use it to get to a boss without having to deal with the entirety of a floor a little bit later, and that's probably the best way, at least in my opinion, to use that. So, oh, of course he dropped that. That was my fault for killing him when he was on that side, but still. Game will find any possible way within the rules to buttfuck me. It's like when your friend, like, scums up some tactic over and over in a video game, and you're like, yay, can you stop doing that? And he's like, well, if they didn't want people to do it, then they shouldn't have put it in the game. You know, we're playing these games together because we're friends and we want to have mutual enjoyment. This is why I invited you over here, but you're making it all about winning. And I'm like, hey, you know, it really improved my enjoyment, and then I'd be a more fun person to be around if you could stop being a scumbag. And then he's like, well, I'm just gonna keep being a scumbag because I'm not being punished for being a scumbag, so la-di-da. I don't get it, man. Why, Henry, why? I just wanted to play Deus Ex with you, but you kept hacking the turrets. Okay, we got bombs. That's a start. You know, I'm gonna go through this room just because why not? We don't have any keys, so I'm not too worried about my reroll setup right now. It's tempting to just go to the boss room right away, and, you know, we have rerolls available, but I would rather, if possible, get some more health back again before the boss fight, but we've actually lost some on the way here. This is another dead end. I don't really want to use my bomb to get a red heart, but might not be the worst thing. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I really would be disappointed if we ended 2 runs in a row without getting the mom. We have a second bomb, so I actually may just pick up that red heart. But yeah, I would be extremely disappointed if that ended up being our lot in life. Hopefully it doesn't. Oh, more bombs. Thank you very much. Hopefully it doesn't, but we're not trending too positively right now. But again, we are one fortuitous curse room away from being in an incredible position. Now that item room is, again, IN accessible to us right now. Just keep backing it up. And if I don't know why I'm falling into like old Northernlion habits where I'm like, man, leapers are really hard. You know what? No, they're not really. The more of them there are and the tighter the layout is, the harder they are to get around. But truth be told, leapers are a fairly easy enemy in the whole scheme of things. Now, these guys are also even easier. Unfortunately, there's no way for me to get that chest. So we find ourselves very quickly approaching the boss room, which is fine. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. We should be able to take out whatever boss we're fighting relatively easily. We're able to take out the enemies on the way to the boss relatively easily, but I'm taking damage at the same time. So maybe not as easily as I would hope. We have another penny that takes us nearly to 50 cents. Money equals power now becoming a viable ticket out of purgatory for us as well. Out of limbo, if you will. But sadly, we're going to need something quick. Oh, I walked out. Okay, that's fine, as long as we just kill the last bomb fly when he's close to the wall. I've been doing that a lot lately. I think it's because I'm hanging out near the doors more often. You know, Jim Morrison. There we go. I got lucky to kind of blow that guy up in the right location. Yeah, I'll play this. I'm not thrilled about playing the fortune teller here, but I also think it's a pretty smart idea, so I'm going to take a second to rehydrate. Believe you me, if I could edit this stuff out, but still do it and get the value from it, I would consider doing it and then probably still continue just doing what I'm doing all the time anyway. Samson's Lock or Goat Hoof. I think Goat Hoof is still maybe a little bit better. I don't know. I value having 1 speed upgrade. That's where I like to be with respect to my, overall locomotive ability. If I'm going to put it in slightly more regal terms. In the meantime, though, a tarot card could be very useful. Temperance. It's a little scary, but sure. If we get some fortune tellers, that might be very useful. Or sorry, not fortune teller. Ooh, that's really good. Okay, so flat penny actually allows us to execute a pretty nice combo here. Oh, don't. Oh, okay. You got to pay out with the key now. Thank you. Now we need a spirit heart before I can get out of here. That tarot card could also be like the lovers or something. It's the devil. That's pretty good though. Just not right now. What do we take out of here? The emperor, the devil card? I think we take the devil card because of the position that I put myself in. Two of spades. We just double our keys right now, so we'd actually get better value if we took that out later. I'm worried because I took myself down to half a heart just to get one key. I gotta keep playing this to get spirit hearts back, just to give myself more chance of survival. Or crystal ball, which I could then reroll as well. Let's see what the tarot card is. Yes, I know that one. The hermit takes us directly to the shop. You know what? We will do that. No greed, exactly what I was hoping for. And we're safe again. Okay, so we get the compass, we get the spirit heart. That's good. But all very good items there. We can't use our reroll, but that's fine. Our other key is going to go to use in the shop right away. If there's a rerollable item, too bad, basically. We can always come back for it in a second. I do want to go back and play more of that fortune teller, though. It's Rainbow Baby. Rainbow Baby's fine to pick up. It's worth a key. Not too much more than that, but it's worth a key. So I do want to play the Blood Bank more because more keys is great for us. Obviously, we have Guppy's Paw. We also eventually want to go to the chest. There's no curse room on this floor. That sucks pretty hard, but at least we do have the opportunity to get a deal with the devil. I would like to earn more HP if possible. And yeah, we don't want the goat hoof anymore. We want flat penny. There we go. Okay, so we picked up another key. Emperor card or devil card. I don't know. Doesn't really matter too much. What's the other one? That's two of spades. It's also pretty valuable. But we want to wait until we have maximum number of keys before we use it. So we use the magician card. Just don't pay out with the tick. That's all I ask. Or we're going to shoal, I guess, which is not the worst thing in the world. Liberty cap's fine as well. Just keep playing here. This money is probably better served in the fortune teller than it is in the shop on the next floor, which in all likelihood just contains greed anyway. Please, just spirit hearts, man. Spirit hearts, crystal ball. Two of hearts. Lover's card. So many possible opportunities for you to be my hero. You can be my hero, slot machine. Well, okay, more keys. Good. We're gonna play the blood bank once more because I'm a crazy dude who doesn't know when to quit. That gives us not another key, unfortunately. So we're gonna double our keys right now. That'll take us to 4 keys, as you know. And then we'll pick up our devil card, I think is better. I don't want the goat hoof, though. I really want to take flat penny with me. There we go. We got the right one. And in fact, why don't we blow this up a little bit more? Because if we get more pennies, that's more keys. We got a spirit heart out of it. Okay, that's big. Big, big, big. So we have the devil card. Now with 4 keys, I could open these golden chests, but I think we save them for now. And we'll maybe open golden chests. Like, we're not going to have a shortage of golden chests. So we might as well just be cool on it now. We have enough to carry us through the next few floors. Who's our boss going to be? Hopefully War. This is Gish, even better, actually. In fact, substantially better. Very unlikely that I take damage against Gish, and extremely likely that it drops Little Gish, which is a great familiar. I took damage. But that's okay. Extremely likely that it drops Little Gish, who's... I'm going to use the devil card just because I'm impatient. Drops Little Gish, who is like a totally excellent familiar for us to have, and a decent chance of a deal with the devil, hopefully, which I could reroll. And we're running out of items in the item pool that I can justify not taking. Oh, I almost got stuck in the goo there. Please don't take that out of context and make a soundbite and then post it to R NLSS Circle Jerk. Who am I kidding? So shall it is written, or so it is written, so shall it be done. So, Little Gish is great. Maybe Krampus in here. If not, lots of items that I could probably want to take. It's so tempting to, like, take the mark and then re-roll, but I think I'm just gonna re-roll. Oh, okay, so we got Guppy's head. So I should have taken the mark if it was just gonna give me that item anyway. Reason for that obviously being that we would have gotten the mark in addition to Guppy's head for free. But you couldn't know that going into it, so I think this is okay. So now we've become Guppy, Destroyer of Worlds, and I'm very glad I didn't take Brimstone because our fly generation is gonna be off the fucking charts with technology. We have a very delicate balance going on here. We're gonna open this. That's great. That was a fantastic play. I say we have a delicate balance because we have 1 red heart and 1 spirit heart. And, you know, we have high damage, we can fly, we have the compass. These are all very good late game items. But we have to live until the late game, and we have to survive into the late game as well. And this is not guaranteed when you're not very hardy. And we're not very hardy right now. The Hermit will take it right away. Good. I think we buy the Spirit Heart, and we maybe get ready to reroll Blue Candle at a later time. I'm gonna open this one too. And we get ready to reroll at a later time. Why at a later time? Because the D6 is still very, very valuable for us. Well, we've got flat pennies, so this could be big. Let's open this up first. That's Brother Bobby. I'm just gonna take it. I'm looking at this. I'm trying to figure out where our outs are. Okay, more keys there. That's fantastic. Maybe we don't have enough money to buy it right now anyway. I guess that's the other thing that I was thinking of is like, why would I pick it up right now when I can't buy it right now? So, I mean, I can't buy it. I couldn't have bought it. You understand what I'm saying, hopefully, because I almost don't. But we should be in a much better position, even with like 1/3 the amount of health than we were very recently. There's an HP upgrade right there, and we should steamroll the shit out of this room in no time flat. And to be honest with you, all we really need is a few HP upgrades. Hopefully I haven't damned myself to the irony gods by accidentally misspeaking there. Just get like 12 speed upgrade pills and no HP upgrades for the rest of the game. But sincerely, we don't need very much more to put us in a very, very comfortable position for the win. And I think we'll probably have a good opportunity to get that. We have 2 more likely HP upgrade payouts from bosses. That's a tears down, which doesn't matter too much. That's a range up, which doesn't matter too much, so that was basically a wash. We're fighting a mini-boss. If it's Gluttony or Super Gluttony, then somebody up there sincerely likes me. Bad damage to take, but that's fine. It is Envy, which is still good. I would definitely take an attack fly at this point. So we'll try to kill Blue Envy last, because that gives us the chance to get the Super Envy items. And the Super Envy item is Attack Fly instead of Shoop da Whoop, which is a fairly easy choice to make at this point in time. Of course, if I get Shoop da Whoop, I can just re-roll it, but sure, whatever. Let's see if we get lucky. Nope, just a penny, but that penny could mean a key, and does not mean a key. We're almost done with this floor already, so we should probably look for the secret room if we're going to get rid of Blue Candle. There's something to be said for buying Blue Candle as well, but I like having the re-roll. Even though we don't have Nun's Habit, even though I tried to get Nun's Habit. So be it, basically, right? Okay, lots of money. Shop's definitely worthwhile now. And we picked up enough keys to open golden chests for a long time. Not ad infinitum. We can open about 6 of them for the remainder of the game. And you know what? I'm going BD, and that extra Spirit Heart is going to be really useful because I'm going to go play this Blood Bank and go real low, get some more keys, hopefully, and, you know, get some more money. Not that the money is necessarily crazy valuable. So the question is, like, do I reroll the shop or do I reroll the boss? It's a very good question, in fact. Just stay around here for a second while I contemplate that. And we're gonna do a little bit of gambling. I got a golden key. That's not really what I was hoping for. Hello, Tomo. I actually didn't know that you were big enough to jump up on my lap like that. That's pretty impressive. So I'm gonna play these guys a little bit more. There is a curse room. I guess I would be stupid not to go to it, right? Okay, 1 second. I gotta get this cat off my chair here. Tomo, let's go see Kate. Go bug Kate. There you go. Nice. You say he smells? He might have just pooped. I think he just woke up. Or whatever. 23 cents remaining. Just hoping for a couple of Spirit Hearts and Red Heart payouts so that he jumped up here again. You little dinglehorn. I need you to go relax someplace else. Because you're going to get up here and you're going to attack the other cat. Then you guys are going to fight on my desk. And it's going to be a whole thing. Oh, that's big. That is actually very huge. So we've already gotten back to the level of health that we had last time. What do we have here? That's a Joker card. That's super important here because we normally can't get a deal with the devil on this floor. Okay, Tomo. Tomo. Okay, there you go. Try not to knock anything off the desk, please. He doesn't speak English, so I don't know why I'm, you know, playing with it like that. Oh, gotta play this guy to leave. Ah, cool. Too bad the Joker, too bad the blood bank's already broken. You know, we've done some good stuff in that room. That arcade turned out very, very nicely for us. Got a full HP upgrade plus a number of beautiful, you know, interstitial stuff. We're gonna Joker out of this room. I don't know what I hit there. We could get 9 lives if we wanted to, but that seems frightening. Instead, I think I'm gonna get money equals power. I don't know if I re-roll this. No, I think we just go re-roll the shop instead. Oh, I don't have enough money anymore because I played those guys too much. I don't have enough money to actually buy the new item in the shop because I'm dumb. Well, that's fine, actually, because money equals power is maybe more useful when we have more damage, or more money, I guess I should say. So we'll just go fight the boss now. It's Blue Mom. All right, here we go. Doing a lot of damage. Flies tearing it up. And, you know, we have the potential with money equals power combined with Guppy for our flies to do a stupid amount of damage. If only I had the map or the X-ray goggles. But I don't. But we're still going to finish this fight extremely quickly. So I'm just going to stay on the other side of the map. There we go. So I don't get caught in the explosion. We'll get some money here. We get a pill. We don't know what the pill does. The pill's a tears upgrade. That's good. We have 2 different Polaroids. Fantastic. We should actually pick up Flat Penny for a second. It did pay out with another key. What can I say? I'm a pretty smart dude occasionally. A bomb and the tower card. Okay, so now the party starts. I think we should be able to... Oh, right. I forgot that I have money equals power, so maybe we just want to hang back on that whole playing judgment thing. The sun card is extremely useful. I kind of want to use the tower card on this very room, but we probably don't need to. Just coming in here and getting the sun card is, you know, payment enough in and of itself. We may not be able to use it as a full health because, or it may not be good for us to use it as a full health because, you know, as you know, I only have 2 red hearts to begin with, so it's really just 1 red heart in that container, in that situation. But maybe I could use it as like a compass plus map combination or a Necronomicon even. It's certainly better than the tower card at least. Yes, Judgment could pay out with something amazing, but every time we play him, we give up like 4% of a damage upgrade. Burnt Penny is not fantastic. Red Heart is not something we can use. Hopefully, we end up picking up some delicious golden chests that we can open up, and hopefully they keep us at roughly like the maintenance level of keys. A little higher, a little lower is okay. Friends till the end is fine. Flies do a lot of damage. Utero 1's gonna be okay, I think. We're almost at the end already. And our flies are basically doing the dirty work for us. I almost got tagged by that guy there, actually. We're still a little bit low on health, which is always scary. More keys there is fine. We picked up a couple of bombs as a payout as well. Or 1 bomb and 1 key as a surplus there, which is great. It's adequate anyway. And we're going to fight our boss and see what's going on here. Hopefully we get some way to replenish our spirit hearts. I passed up picking up the nail earlier. We could still get a deal with the devil. I don't know at this point what I would even want. I guess Mom's knife is the only thing that really shows up in that rotation. But we don't get the opportunity anyway. But we get an HP upgrade, which, you know, changes the whole dynamics of the sun card a little bit. It's all good. This is a very interesting Utero 2. We have a curse room, a boss trap room, and a rabbi walk into a bar. No, we have all of those elements interacting with one another. Book of Sin is worth picking up, and it gives us a pill, which could be worth pulling down, if you know what I mean. Telepills, probably worth never touching again. We're gonna reroll these. We get Book of Belial and Book of Shadows. Book of Shadows is actually very worthwhile for us for just a second here, because now we can go into the curse room without taking any damage. So we walk in, open these bad boys up, get a couple of pills. One of the pills is telepills, one of them is tears up. Is the other one telepills? Oh, it's range up. Okay. Was it worth it? You know, not really. It wasn't worth too much at all, but at least we didn't spend anything to go in there. We don't know what this pill does. Its bombs are key. Truth be told, that's not terrible right now. And Book of Belial is an interesting choice for us. The D6 I'm going to keep just because it's the D6, and that's kind of like the main focus of the run right now, I guess. But it could be worth picking up Book of Belial as well, because our tears and flies would do so much damage. I'm kind of playing around with the game. I'm toying with it a little bit, because I think Book of Belial is actually like the logical, better choice there. There's an argument to be made. It's not a cut and dry case. But I think Book of Belial is probably the better item for us to take to win. And I shouldn't be getting cocky because, you know, as much as we're destroying a lot of these enemies, that can turn around pretty quickly. That's another range upgrade. Beautiful. Yeah, you know, like we could still very easily lose this run. And that's not just me paying lip service either, trying to keep tension up. Like, we could very easily get whittled down. If you take 1 damage on a few rooms in a row, all of a sudden you could find yourself in a much more dire position than we're in right now. I mean, it's not like I have 20 health to back up on. I have 7.5. Not even a Fellini film worth of health right now. Maybe we'll get a Spirit Heart payout here that'll change that, although I very much doubt it. Should be an easy fight. We can shoot through the enemies, and our flies are going to do crazy damage. But Mom seems to be like leaving much sooner than usual, which is weird. Kind of want to save my bombs, to be honest with you, and just focus instead on maybe, you know, killing them this way. It's going to be annoying for, like, zombies, as you can see. That's not so bad, actually. I guess the technology handles the zombies better than anything else. We're probably going to have to deal with Chubb, because Mom is, like, disappearing so quickly, which is very strange to me. But whatever. It's been an incredibly easy fight regardless. I'm just kind of hanging out at the back. And Oh, we are gonna have to fight Chubb. I knew we would have to fight Chubb, but I thought we would have permanent bombs at the same time. And we were just like mere moments away from that. So we lost 1 spirit heart here. But the fight's basically over as these flies stream in and end Mom's life. We go up to the next floor. There's a mini-boss. And that mini-boss, until we know where the room is located. Okay, so it is going to be greed, which is great because with money equals power. Unless it pays out with the Steam sale, we're going to improve our damage by going through with that fight. And it should be a very, very easy fight for us to go through indeed. So just get out of the fucking way here. We might even get lucky and be able to sneak into the boss room this way. I think we can, actually. So yeah, we picked up another, like, 10 cents there. That's another 0.4 damage. That's pretty good. It's like picking up a Jesus juice, almost. Oh, maybe we can't. We gotta take the long way. That's fine. This golden chest can go fuck itself, basically. Not very concerned for that. Now, if Famine would just show his face, basically, I could generate flies and end his life so quickly. In fact, as he generates flies, it makes me generate flies, which could actually do damage to him as well. But I need him to kind of stand in one place. There we go. 1 bomb for that chest, I think, is good. Money and bombs would be the ideal payout at this point. Fair enough. Not a huge damage boost, but it's something. Yeah, we'll trade 1 key for that. That was a bad decision in hindsight. It's okay, though. Right, another chest, another penny, another little bit of damage. Now, this is going to be a very interesting fight against Isaac. And this is where things kind of get troublesome, I think. Because he is going to be firing like fucking crazy. So I almost think that one of the best ways to handle this is to handle it in phases. And the phases are like, you know, hit him a whole bunch and then don't touch him. Hit him a whole bunch, get the fuck out of the way. Let the flies do their dirty work. Hit him a whole bunch, get the fuck out of the way. This might be where we have to use our Sun card, and unfortunately, this might be our downfall. Sometimes you have runs that are very strong against late-game bosses, but not very strong against the rooms that precede them. And sometimes you have runs like this one, which are very strong against the rooms that precede them, but create a very difficult fight against the late-game bosses. But we do have a Sun card, so we should be able to at least survive this, and then, you know, let the items on the cathedral sort us out. We probably need about 7 health on the cathedral in order to beat Blue Baby, not to mention, you know, getting through the rooms prior to that. So, we'll see if this works out. We could get lucky, we could get unlucky. We could play well, we could play terribly. Ipecac, I don't know if that works with what we've got here, but we're going to pick it up regardless. Hopefully, wow, okay, it does, and that scares me a little bit. Mom's Bra could actually be useful for us. Mr. Boom can't. The Bean could, but we're going to reroll these because we really need raw health. Or now we get Mom's Knife. Sure, let's get it. And I guess at this point we have to pick up the Miter as well. So I don't know, we have Mom's Knife and Technology too. And the damage via Mom's Knife is not fantastic, but this should make the flies do like a lot more damage. I don't know, man. That was the shortest Ipecac we've ever had. But I will never not pick up Mom's Knife. I had to use the Sun card. Had to be done. I think we're fucked. If only I could turn Technology off, we could probably win. But I can't turn Technology off. So I think we're done. Even though I picked up some items that are, you know, traditionally stellar, like an Incubus song. I think I may have screwed myself. I don't think I screwed myself by taking Mom's Knife. I just don't think it's good enough to carry us, I guess. Like, should I not be one-shotting these enemies? Am I crazy there? I do want to go to one more room. We'll open this up, because we can. Sure. Okay, well, then what you do is you come back in here, and you go, ta-da. I guess we can just use our reroll in this room, but I do want to go back and check the secret room. More money is something that could, although it's unlikely, could make the difference between life and death. And also, another reroll could make the difference between life and death. The Ankh could actually win it for us. It's great and shitty when that happens, because now I'm like, we could pretty easily win just by having the Ankh. Because now we get permanent Polaroid invincibility. We should really take the Gluttony last. Now we get permanent Polaroid invincibility when we respawn with the Ankh, which is great. That's unbelievably good. 2 of Spades we'll use now, even though we had keys to begin with. We could take Shears into the boss fight, but we'll just see. Oh, I'm so dumb. I really should not have taken damage there. But we still have the Ankh to rely on, which is crazy. So we reroll these, we get Quad Shot, which actually makes us do less damage, I think. I think we'll take Charm of the Vampire. And I think we it was the shears. The shears actually makes things harder on us, I think. But we'll use them when we have the Ankh, because we'll have permanent Polaroid invincibility to begin with. I don't know, man. It's possible that the game has saved me, and now I'm throwing it all away by taking the shears, which is going to cause the boss to fire a ton more shots. But I'm not going to use the shears yet. I'm going to try to win this one, you know, the good old-fashioned way. If I lose, I have the Ankh. I come back to life. Permanent Polaroid invincibility. Mom's knife. The shears. Good damage. Raiden flies. I'm Guppy. A lot of things working out in our favor there. With Fly Love, actually his flies don't do shit to me. Alright, I died. Come back with 3 Spirit Hearts. Let's swing this. Let's make this work. So, use the shears. We start traveling a little faster as a result of that too, I think. Okay, you know, obviously this is going to create a problem for me, but also a solution for me. We're doing a lot of damage with each invincibility here, but it's going to be very close. Obviously, we're on the final phase of the fight. Oh, it's going to be 50-50, man. Don't do this to... It's the beams of light from heaven. God, I knew it. Oh, well. It was fun nonetheless. I hope you guys had a good time in spite of me becoming Guppy and getting Mom's knife and almost picking up Brimstone, etc., etc. I had a good time. As always, thanks for watching. Probably could have won that run, but if you liked the video, make sure to leave your support in the form of a like. It helps a lot. And of course, subscribe if you want to see more Isaac in the future. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.